Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Failed Hero Points. Hi, how you doing? This is an actual play of the Outlaws of Alkenstar Adventure Path, for the Pathfinder Second Edition game system. I am your GM, Fogelhut. We have a cadre of folks here tonight. Not a full house, but we'll get pretty close, I think. So tonight we have Effigy Drums playing Adriel Swordsborn, the Bard, Patrick playing Kelvin, the Inventor, Scale playing Ruxel, our Rogue, UV playing Garai Deyu, our Cleric, and Shave Maddox playing Jacksonius, the Gunslinger. How is everyone doing tonight?
Great. Well.
I think that's as much as we can ask for right now, considering how trapped everything is in this godforsaken place that you are in. We've been off for a month. My fault. I was on vacation. Sorry, guys.
How
Hard to
dare
run a
you?
game if the game master's not there. But does anyone remember what we did a month ago?
We defeated another automaton, and then everyone triggered the chest, if I recall correctly.
I believe the chest didn't trigger, actually. I think that was like the one thing that you were able to spot out.
Yes, the chest was the only trap I noticed, but then we triggered it anyways, if memory serves.
Yes. Scale had to pop out, restart his computer. He will be
Gotcha.
back in a second. Um, yes.
Otherwise,
You triggered
otherwise,
basically every other door that was a problem. Uh, the campaign is built on every door is a gun, and that just is really reinforced in this whole thing. People have been hurt so bad, just so bad here. Um,
thanks to Kelvin, my shield is still a functional shield.
yes,
On repairing it after every single door that exploded in
Oh, yeah, you
Garai's
did that.
face. Yes, you did. Thank you.
repair is very useful when you have a shield bearer somewhere in there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Finally have a
Uh,
use in the party.
ooh, interesting.
There was also a portcullis.
There was. I forgot.
There was that dropped on someone, and I think
Was it Shave? Or
no, it was Ruxel because
yeah.
it was originally going to be Adril, and then and then Drums called out, "Hey man, I wasn't the first one through that thing while people were dinking and doinking around." Um,
Two.
as you do. So, last that had happened, you've searched through a large amount of this area. Uh, there has been some barracks that you've run into, a meeting space, lots of little curvy hallways going around, and then just doors everywhere. Currently, you are in an armory. You've looked through some a chest that was filled with all sorts of golden accoutrements for this, which is the hideout of the Gilded Gunners. Uh, there is a set of several weapon racks on the wall to the south that you have not gone through. As you look through it, though, you see that there are a ton of weapons: a spear, a club, dagger, a oh man, cutter. I don't know exactly how to say Katar. That's a blind spot for me. Thunder
Me
Mace, air repeater, axe musket, katana. There are also several. I'm going to just call them out at this point because you know what a +1 potency rune probably looks like at this point. There's a +1 sickle, a +1 hand cannon, and a +1 arquebus, all in that weapons rack.
Nice.
Holy cow.
Um, do we want to have people look at those and Garai take 10 minutes to heal 4 of us now with their higher rank? I know we're not very low down, but if we're going to take time to look at these weapons anyways.
I think
Uh,
you looked through like that chest and identified a bunch of stuff, so you can go ahead and hand wave everyone being wounded treated at this point.
Gotcha. Awesome.
I'm
Everyone,
gonna
please
go
make
ahead.
sure you're at full hit points then.
already was. Somehow was not damaged. That was a lot of weapons.
That was
Yes.
a lot of weapons. Yes. None of them have any striking runes on them.
Okay. Let's throw them into the bag of holding then.
Let's do it this way. Oh man, there's a ton of stuff in your party sheet right now, as far as your stash in there. People need to divide some shit up. But I will, unless
think-
anyone wants specifically any of those non+1 weapons, we might want to leave them behind. I will drag the +1 items over, however, because they are the most monetarily good.
So they were all exploded into the party sheet because I didn't know how to add them back into the bag of holding after that was given to Garai.
Oh, yeah, drag them in. That's
In-
all you got to do.
Into the bag of holding itself?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I did drag the axe musket into there. It is 10 gold pieces. Someone might want to use that because some people have fun with the gun weapons.
It's true. It's true.
Maybe the air repeater as well, because that's one that that's a gun that has no reload on it. Though you do have to spend 3 actions to or pop a new magazine in on it every so often.
Is Spacious Pouch the new name for the bag of holding?
You bet it is.
Thank you, my friend. No, that's not what I...
So, unless anyone specifically wants a spear, club, dagger, katar, thunder mace, or katana, I'm not going to drag those over.
Yeah, I think if we wanted a club, we would have got one by now, considering they're like
Literally free.
one
They're
silver
literally free.
piece.
It's-
Literally
no, it
free.
is 0 gold piece. It is nothing.
Literally free. Okay.
They're literally a stick off of a branch in the park.
Or just like a table leg or some shit.
Or
Yeah.
something, yeah. Fogel, I'm having trouble when I drag it onto my Spacious Pouch. It adds it into my weapons and shields category.
Yeah, then drag it down from there into the space.
Oh, I'm a dummy. Thank you.
No,
No,
you one step instead of 2 steps.
you're doing good.
No, patronizing. Patronizing shave
No,
is
no.
here.
No,
Like,
it's true though. It's true. Thank you.
Patronizing?
oh boy. I feared saying anything, and yet here we are. Okay, so I will point out, because you have not it's been a month. There is a stout wooden door to your south down here. There is a door that you have not opened or exploded up to
What?
the north
Hi-
here.
How dare that door not be exploded?
I know. I'm trying to find the ones that you have not opened yet or exploded. And then you have not been to this room over in the southeast, though you kind of, I think someone peeked by as they were walking around. And then a hallway was south here, and there was a bend to both the east and the west. So
there's a
you have
lot.
some options. Yep.
Do we want to backtrack to stuff we kind of walked by initially?
Sure. Let's do that.
Okay, so that would mean going back out and through and all the way to like the lower right corner ish of the
Yeah, there's
the
that,
map then?
and then there's like that door straight to the
Oh
north.
yeah.
It's like 15 feet north of you, but there's a locked door in your way.
Let's go to the door to the north.
The door to the north.
I'm moving stuff. So if anybody wants to just move my character as we walk around for a bit,
By anyone, you mean the one person who can.
that'd be great. Thank you for offering.
I can't see any of my friends from here and it makes me scared. Oh, there's a little kitty cat.
Interesting. Clicking and dragging the token seemed to cause a ghost token to appear for me as
Oh
the
yeah, me
GM.
too.
Yeah, so you might need to just use your keyboard. So, for those watching, I upgraded to version 12 of Foundry. It's still ironing out a couple of kinks. There's not too many kinks that are out, but it's
Yeah.
kinky. It's kinky in the wrong ways, not the ways that are fun for everyone.
Yeah, you are not kink shaming here. It's
No,
just
no.
not doing what it's.
This was bad.
Oh yeah,
Did-
that is not great.
Did our
Yep.
gun shooters not want the rounds of piercing wind? By the way,
It's rounds. It's rounds are rounds are rounds. I was looking this up the other day. Rounds aren't specific to any specific gun. It's just how it works within the system.
okay,
They just need to be labeled something so they interact with one another,
I
so
see.
that they subtract from when they're being used. I had to double check this.
All right, we gotta inspect this.
Yeah, so there's a door here. Is someone going to take a look at it?
I mean, my notes from last time, the last sentence I had was Ruxel did a terrible job disarming a trap.
Yes,
We got
and a
That
whole
is not a lie.
two
a
options.
whole bunch of
right?
you are poison. A whole bunch of you are now poisoned.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have in
I-
my notes that we have a -2 to perception and saves against mental effects for the next 2 hours.
I asked about being able to remove the poison effect because of one of my powers, but because it's an instantaneous, ongoing effect, I can't remove it.
Oh. Where did you come from?
The chest.
Oh, so that one did go off.
Yeah, I noticed it was a trap, but then we still failed in disarming it.
Beautiful. Just what you want from it.
Yep. So the one
Uh,
trap I did find still went off.
Well, let me just make sure of something here.
And Scale has Thieves' Toolkit, right?
I see. I believe so. Okay, so does it say how long?
My notes say 2 hours.
Okay, thank you. Oh, yep, there it is. So I just scrolled up and spotted it. So yeah, 2 hours. This is right. It's not a poison. It is just a hallucinogenic powder. It's just an effect. So yeah, it just will last for 2 hours. Is all.
Right.
Okay. Let me get Varilla and Inari here.
We have so much junk in this bag to sell. Oh my gosh.
I know. So much. This is going to be useful. All right.
Mhm.
Does anyone open this door?
I will open any doors we need.
Does anyone inspect the door first?
I will inspect the door.
Okay, give me a perception.
Where
Yeah.
am I?
Blind DM, you are here.
Okay.
You
And-
should be able to see that.
Yes,
If
I just
not,
couldn't.
Then
I
there's
just
a problem.
I couldn't see a door because of tokens.
I
Is
see.
Is it directly north of me?
It's right here, but all you need to do is roll me a perception check.
Perception check. Is this public or blind? I forget.
Blind.
Blend Jean. There you are, my friend. Did that not work?
No, it did. You don't notice anything.
All right. Please evacuate door radius area. Nothing found. Thus, given past predictions, door is likely about to explode. Please evacuate door area. Repeat. Please evacuate door area.
Run!
I'm not gonna move those guys. I'll pretend that they moved.
Okay, fair enough. I then attempt to open the door.
Okay, the door opens. And you see a hallway. And at the end of the hallway, you see what looks to be a workshop with some tools.
Okay.
On your left, you see a sturdy iron door.
And I'd like to make another perception check to see if I hear anybody down there.
Go for it. You hear absolutely nothing.
Okay. No sounds detected.
Right. I can go ahead and sneak ahead.
Yeah, you can. Give me a stealth check. Also blind?
Yep.
Perfect. And go ahead and sneak on down. Sneak on down the
To the
road.
other side.
Thanks for going exactly with me there, Scale.
You're welcome.
We whizzed it up. Okay. You come to the end of the hall here and peek your head in, real stealth-alike, hugging the wall. It's like you're blended into the wall with how well you rolled that check. You are one with the shadows. And you look in and you spot no one there. This is not only do you see tools on the table to the north of you, you spot two forges to the east. The room's ruddy light here comes as much from the two furnace forges as from the oil lamps on the walls. They are slightly burning, just not fed currently. Large iron pipes lead from the furnaces through the ceiling, but the room is still smoky and smells like ash and hot metal. Crucibles, tongs, and other metalworking implements lie atop a workbench in the middle of the room. A smaller desk on the north wall bears smaller tools, and an adjustable lens more at home in a jeweler's shop.
All right. I sneak back down and tell everyone these people stole everything from Kelvin's bedroom and it's all here now.
Hey, I recognize that.
Oh boy.
But no, there's a forge down here. There's no one in there, but it's still burning somewhat hot.
But it's safe to proceed.
Looks like it. I did not see anyone around. So if we want to take a poke around, I think we can go in here. It's safe.
Oh no, I forgot about dragging and created a duplicate token.
Yep.
We're
Isn't that
multiplying.
fun? Isn't that a fun thing?
Yeah. All right. Well, looks like this might be where they're making ammunition or smelting things to resale.
Yeah, as you look around, you see there's like a whole bunch of kind of smithy supplies going around. There's also like a whole bunch of small bits of gold nuggets, like tiny gold nuggets that would be melted down to be probably applied to their various accoutrements.
This is where they are adding all of the bling to their uniforms, huh? To be
Mhm.
gilded. Okay. That makes sense.
Bastards, it's not
Uh-huh.
even solid gold.
But there's no one here. It doesn't seem to be tended by anyone, and the forges haven't been running hot for at least a little bit of time. So you know that there's been no one in here for a little bit.
What are in the boxes to the left of Kirai again?
That's the like gold nuggets, lead nuggets, things, things to melt down into to make into other things.
Okay. Can I throw a bag of the gold stuff into the bag of holding?
Sure. In fact, if you look around, and just kind of grab all the assorted gold, silver, other metals that are in here,
Yep.
you get about what you would estimate to be about 100 gold pieces worth of materials
Nice.
that you could either make into something or sell.
Got it.
It is dropped into the party stash.
Understood. I'm adding
That
it
ain't
to
too
the
bad.
bag.
Ooh.
As you're kind of looking around, Kelvin,
Mm-hmm.
you spot, like, kind of underneath the workbench in a little hidden spot, like a hidden drawer underneath. You crack that open, and you see that there is a completely gilded pepper box with fine electrum tracery along the barrel. This special little pistol, because of it being so laden with gold and silver and other finery, you think that that thing is probably worth about 100 gold pieces. Though it is also a pepper box, which has a capacity of 3 bullets to it. And I don't know offhand. I think it's a D6. It's like a shotgun. I do not see what the dice roll is. Oh, there, D4. That's D4 baseline with a fatal D8 on it.
I tell the rest of the party. Would anybody want this?
Otherwise, you can sell it later on.
Is it? I mean, we should say it's better than any of the guns that we already have. Based, I mean,
ha-
on the D4, I don't.
It also
actually-
doesn't have any of the magic.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything on it right now.
No runes or anything.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just it is expensive because of the materials that it's made out of. In fact, hey Patrick, give me a crafting check, please.
Okay. Oh crap, we don't have the top bar. Give me a second.
Yeah, you might want to have your character sheet up and on your proficiencies tabs.
I did it.
So it looks like it's really well crafted, but that it's also not quite finished. It could be used, no problem, in its current state. However, if you put more work and effort into it, like give it some time, because of the materials that it is currently made out of, making it more beautiful and whatnot, using just crafting it, honing it further, you could probably double its price.
Everybody cool if I get to work on it?
Go for it.
You do your crafty thing.
Let's make some money. Do I just roll crafting?
Well, this is going to be some days of downtime.
Oh shit. All right.
This is not going to be a free action kind of deal. This is going to be a you spend time outside of combat on it
This is
or outside
rubbish.
of the situation.
All right. Throw it in the endless knapsack.
Understood, Uncle.
I like
I like-
endless knapsack.
Perpetual purse.
Oh.
Perpetual purse activated.
Okay, I don't want to take away from Patrick's.
That does sound like it should be a spell. Perpetual purse.
Endless backpack. Open.
It does feel like, as someone who has children, when my wife takes out her purse, it is perpetually filled with every item that might ever need to be used.
Swiss Army purse.
The perpetual purse. And that feels like about all you can spot in this room.
Well, finding loot is always good. This time I remembered to use the arrow keys to move.
I almost jumped.
There
Okay,
is a wrought iron, or not wrought iron, there's this heavy iron door right here.
open it up and find out what happens.
Yeah, someone want to just straight up open it up?
We should check it.
Yep.
Who's checking?
Garage
Me.
to do that.
Yeah,
Under-
that's probably your most perceptive.
Could I do that?
Father, please back away from door range.
Thank you. Thank you again, my child.
Of course, Father. This is why you made me. So
Yeah,
that
so
I
it-
may be of use to you.
Total.
Jackson
Yeah.
and Ruxel both also have decent perceptions.
I want to let that bad luck rub off a little bit before I open the door again.
That's fair.
I'll heal you with explosions.
I do have the shield up, by the way.
You don't notice anything.
Okay. Keeping the shield up, I then try to open the door.
It's locked.
Oh no.
Ruxel,
Uncle,
Ruxel.
I am afraid to say, this one is on you.
All right.
Enough time's passed.
We need a rogue.
And boom. Pulled out my handy dandy thieving tools.
You seem to not be able to pick that first lock. You feel several pins in here, and you can't get that first one in place.
Now, if I try it again, is there like some kind of disadvantage to that?
No, you just you run the risk of breaking your picks if you roll a critical failure.
I'll give it one more go.
You feel like you have the exact amount of trouble that you had before. The exact
Blasted!
amount.
Exact. Same amount. Can I throw away this D20? I'll give it one more try, you guys. Oh, that's a public. Ignore that. Damn it. Sorry.
Okay, I will ignore.
And I will re-roll a blind.
It seems that you're not getting the +1 to picks that you should be getting with your specialized toolkit.
Hmm. Then I will hold off for a second.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna throw 'em there. You also might just need to put it in yourself.
Okay.
When you do the roll, there might be a toggle for it to be turned on.
Let me see. There is. And so I can do a.
That was also not blind.
I didn't roll that. I have not.
Oh,
clicked
that
the
was
button.
me then. Okay.
Oh,
You
okay.
fool.
I thought I was trying to pull up the whole thing to make it go.
Okay. Here's a blind roll with the +1.
Okay. And you put the thieves tool in, and then your pick is there, and it snaps in your fingers.
You just hear. And I just like tuck them away sadly into like the breast pocket and just turn around.
Garai grabs your shoulder. Do not worry, Uncle. There are spares. And reaches into the bag of holding and pulls out the spare ones.
Ruxel does have 2 more now set or picks.
I got. I don't know. I got the impression it wasn't
But-
making a difference, but I don't know how many
Well-
more times we want to try.
I mean,
It's up to you.
Because at some point I'm tempted
Rux
to just
seems
shoot
pretty
the thing.
resigned. Well,
I'll give it one more.
if you
That's all I
you
gotta
want, you can try breaking down the door. It is made out of iron, so
Oh,
One last time.
Can we disassemble the hinges?
no, Rux.
Well, I'll go back to being worthless.
the hinges are on the inside. Rux, you grab out a new pick and deftly and quickly pop 2 pins into place.
Whew. All right. The first time I did it, when I'd noticed that there was a lot of pins, do I know how many number of pins exactly, or is that still a guess right now?
You are pretty sure that there's 3 more pins.
Gotta roll one more time. I gotta shake the bad luck.
And pop, 2 more pins pop into place. That is
Okay, so it was just a lot of terrible rolling at first, huh?
no. This is 2 straight natural 20s that he just rolled.
Oh wow.
Yes. Oh
Oh.
no. Oh god.
You're pretty sure you've got just 1 pin left.
Oh man.
Adriel can cast
Um,
guidance on you for
And that's
this
in-
one.
Is that including the spares that were in the bag of holding?
What?
He's talking about the pins in the lock remaining. not
Oh,
these tools
misheard.
remaining.
Misheard.
Pins, not picks.
Yeah.
Okay. Adriel cast guidance on. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You get a
I'm going to add it to that roll, which just pushes it up exactly enough to,
No way.
Nice.
Hey,
Great
work.
good
and it
work.
unlocks.
I'm just gonna put them, keep crying to myself because the first failures, and back away. I'm a good rogue. I'm a good rogue.
Just
There you are, father.
Sometimes it's fun to know what the DCs of things are. The DC on that lock was a 30.
Jesus.
So that was a toughen.
All
And
right.
needed 5 successful checks. So here we are.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It is unlocked.
If anybody wants to take that, go for it.
Yeah. Age,
I'm-
age. Oh man, I dragged again. I gotta learn. Yeah.
We're so used to living in a mouse-filled world.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Door open.
Okay, door is
And-
open.
One of my 10 tokens will go through.
Shelves line the walls of this small stone chamber. Each shelf contains a number of small boxes, coffers, and containers, each engraved with a golden symbol and rigidly organized. A small wheelbarrow leans against the wall near the door. Several larger chests sit on the floor under the shelving.
I feel like we just found the vault, like the gold store room, which would make sense with it being next to the forge of gold. Want to start cracking these baddies open and get rich? Or get poisoned by another thing that explodes in our face, I suppose.
You look at them all, they all have locks on them.
No. All right.
Rock the buddy.
I'll try a couple. Which one? We got to pick one that looks the most. What's the biggest one? If there is any kind of differentiator, they all the same size.
There's 2 big chests, and then a bunch of coffers. We'll say, how many are there? Let's go with 5. 5 coffers.
Okay. I will inspect the biggest one just to see if there's any traps, and that's just a perception roll, correct?
Yeah. Yep. You don't notice any traps or anything?
All right, and then I will try and unlock it.
I'm gonna actually roll that into. You also notice that the locks on these are not complex. The complex lock was the one to the door leading this in. These all seem like pretty simple locks.
Gotcha. All right.
You put your picks in, count 3 pins, and immediately pop 2 of them.
All right.
This one is just a little difficult, a little tricky, a little tricky.
Roll again.
And there you go. You got that last one in place. Yeah.
Yay.
You pop it open, and it's like the suitcase in Pulp Fiction. You open it up, and this gold glow just beams up at your body, and your jaw drops open a little bit as you spot a chest filled with gold rings, golden candlesticks, golden religious symbols, tons of jewelry, gold ore.
Gold.
I just turn around the party and go, I have redeemed myself.
As you pour all this miscellaneous stuff into the spacious pouch, quick estimate, it's about 600 gold pieces worth of.
Oh,
Nice.
Rux.
Yeah,
Thank
let's
you, thank
let's
you.
Rudy Ruxel out of here. Let's just everyone pick him up. Ruxel.
Kelvin
I just
hoists
make-
Ruxel up on his shoulders, so Ruxel gains like 2 inches.
You guys want me to keep going for the other ones, or?
You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, one of them's gonna explode on us, but
Yeah, but we are greedy fucks.
No,
So.
actually, I'm going to make this easy and hand wave this. You work your
They
way
all
through all
blow
the coffers. All the coffers, by the way, have like a little gold inlay that you think you could peel off just for funskies. And as you're opening all of the coffers, there's about 240 gold pieces worth of just other gems, precious jewelry. It's like you're taking all of their personal items to melt down to use for other stuff.
What are we here for again? I'm forgetting, but I think we've got it. I think
To financially ruin them.
we've
to
got
go?
it.
I think we're good to
And
go.
they
guys.
all lived happily ever after.
Uh,
We'll attack
If you
them at their
start-
weakness. Their
if you-
money.
If you peel off all the gold inlay as you're working, which I'm gonna assume you do, that's another 40 gold pieces worth of gold.
Kelvin just pops out the crowbar and just goes right down the line, popping them off.
30 gold on these doors or anything?
I feel bad for these guys.
And when you crack open the other chest, that chest seems to have little value. There's like a whole bunch of stuff for making bullets and fishing weights and all sorts of stuff. It's just like your basic crafting chest.
Well,
But
just like, oh.
yeah, you're disappointed in what you crack open here after all the gold that you've just found.
That's what gambling is like right here.
So what do we roll to take a dump in an empty chest?
just a little dwarven steamer there. You can
Uh-huh.
Scrawls out a note. Here's your steampunk.
So all told, there's about 900 gold pieces sitting in the party stash.
Sweet.
All right. Well,
Which, you know what? I'm gonna divvy all this stuff up right away.
Cool.
You, sorry, my kids were talking to me.
No worries.
You good?
You tell them that you redeemed yourself.
I did. They were standing right here for the whole thing, and they were cracking up. First time they seen their dad do theatrics, they're like, "You're really good at that." I'm like, "Don't give me big head."
Okay. Everyone just got
Bunch of money.
approximately 125 gold pieces added to their character sheet.
Yes.
Father, you have chosen your camera as well.
I forgot for a second that Gerai now has the spacious pouch because all the stuff, the total wealth of Gerai is bonkers right now. If you look at all these units.
More money. I only have 3,592.75 gold pieces worth of gear on me.
worth of stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Father, let's leave. Let's go.
Father, I believe the term is cash out.
Moose.
I do love how we went in here to like kick these guys' ass, and now we're just like, "No, run their pockets. Let's go."
I just spilled all over myself.
That's the best of this.
Okay, I think it's mostly covered up
There
by
you
your
go. Get
nameplate.
it? Just all in there. It's
If I keep doing this, it'll get better.
All right, so Fogel, all of your rolls now have to have a penalty.
Everything gets added now. Okay. All right. What's up now? You feel like you've pretty well cleared that whole thing out.
Next room of treasures.
Yep, continuing to backtrack.
I think so, even though everything else is going to be a disappointment now.
Yeah.
Yep, I
Alright.
think we just wander all the way through
Oh,
past this conference room where we were.
okay. We don't want to do the southern.
No,
route.
that got opened. That
Oh.
was a trap of dazzling colors, I think it's called now.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
say.
That's fair.
That's
there
what this
anything
was.
Down
Here?
here?
Yeah.
We'll go back there. But we were going to do the little bit of unexplored stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I think it was this room that Adriel's in now with the 2 beds that we didn't really explore. And then there's also a door down here, right? That we didn't
Right there.
look at. Yep.
So this room that you were in before, this one very specifically seems pretty spacious. It's got 2 beds only, a small table, and several chairs occupy this room. It's almost like it's semi-private quarters for 2 people.
I'm guessing that's just going to be their ensuite bathroom then. That's what the other door is. Yeah, once the party catches up, we'll maybe open this here door.
Okay. UV, would you like me to move Gedai for you?
Yeah, if you would, please. Thank you. Sorry.
Are you shifting things around in your spacious pouch?
Yeah, and dealing with the family thing. Sorry.
Oh, that's a different sort of spacious pouch.
Yes.
Family. When you're here, it's fucked up. Okay.
Aw, this spacious pouch is only full of emotions.
Oh boy. Okay. So there's a door here.
Oh, maybe someone check it for traps. I just know the one door that we open, because we're sick of checking for traps, is going to be the next one that's trapped.
I'll check the
As soon,
traps.
as soon as we're like, yeah, we shouldn't bother, it's going to
Yep.
be trapped.
All right, everyone back up, please.
No, I drug.
Good eye. You don't seem to notice anything.
Your eye will now attempt to open what is probably a trap door that I do not believe is trapped. Please, Uncle. Retreats from threat area.
Again, you don't believe it's trapped. Let's.
No, I mean, I have also not believed any of the other ones that blew up in my face were trapped. I failed to detect what is likely a trap given past experience. Please remove yourself from blast radius. Uncle Adriel.
I'm actually going to stay here. I forgot that you called everyone uncle. Just in case something goes horribly wrong, I can pull you out or something.
Okay.
We'll go for
I
it.
appreciate your concern, Uncle. I attempt to open the door.
Okay.
Lightning bolt.
Notice how his father is the furthest away.
My father yet again proves they're the smartest man in the
You're
room.
doing great, son.
Keep your eye on the door.
I currently cannot pause. So please, everyone, don't move your tokens for a second.
Understood.
Gedai opens the door.
Yeah.
In here, you see a beautifully upholstered chair that's sitting behind a fine wooden desk that's engraved with gold filigree. Plush couches and chairs are scattered about the room, and a well-stocked table of food and drink stands against the chamber's western wall. You open the door, and a large amount of heads turn towards you.
Mm.
You spot
Oh my.
what you already know are a bunch of peons, essentially.
Yep.
A tough-looking fella, another person here who let me show you what they look like. There's this guy who looks like this.
His name is Clyde.
There's- he
This
looks like the
guy-
lead singer
I'm
of
an
the
accountant.
town.
There's this guy
He
who looks like this.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Jeff.
I'm with HR. Jeff with HR. Hi. So you met Clyde with accounting already. Nice to meet you. The onboarding is going to be starting in about 20 minutes. So
There's this half-elven woman,
Beatrice.
Beatrice.
and to some of you's great pleasure and perhaps dread, one Ambrost Muglind.
Oh, wow.
Tom Cruise?
Not what I was expecting. I mean,
Let's take 10 minutes, and
Yes.
we will take a small break.
and while we do that, hopefully these will close on the stream because I don't.
They are not closing.
No. Well, doesn't they don't appear to be. But
Well,
hopefully we'll
something
figure that
out.
out. Yeah, it'll be great.
Yep.
The rings on his
See you
toes
soon.
irritate me so
Bye.
much.
And we're back. You guys opened up this room, spotting a whole bunch of people, including one of your main antagonists, targets, whatever you want to call it. Jedi, you have no idea who this is.
Right.
Likely someone has described to you what has been occurring with everything, but you don't necessarily know what Muglin looks like, other than knowing that he is a halfling. You look in and you see that Muglin is kind of looking displeased and sitting in the corner, and looks like he's kind of under watch. The person, the woman, the half-elven woman, was kind of turned around and looking at him, watching him as you opened the door, and then she turned around. As she turns around, she addresses you all, saying, "Well, I guess this was halfway expected. You guys have been messing up plans all over the place from what I hear. This does explain why it's taken so long for my people to come back to me. Hello. Come on in. Come in. We should probably talk." Ooh, and say hello to Moorbird, who has joined. Great.
Hello.
Moorbird, you've just opened up a room that has led to a bunch of bad guys, including Ambrost Mugland being in the back.
Crap.
What perfect timing. We literally just got back from break.
Yay.
She welcomes you in. Come in.
Okay.
There's seats everywhere. There's refreshments on the southern table.
Okay. How come you just say
Fireball. I don't have fireball. That's on the arcane list.
Second. Let me double check what I do have then.
No. Come in. Don't check your spell list. Come in.
All right. I think let's Adriel will take
Uncle,
a
shall I
pretty
attack?
cautious step in. Oh, let's hold. Let's hear what they have to say before we end them.
Please stay behind me, Uncle.
Yeah, I'm.
Come on. You've infiltrated my hideout. You've made it this far. You must have gone through some of my people, though most of them were out. I am Sabora Sharkosa. I'm the leader of the Gilded Gunners. These here are a bunch of my underlings. They don't mind me calling them underlings. I front the operation. Here, she points directly to herself, is one of my right-hand men, Hansen. And behind me here, she points to this guy, is another one of my lieutenants, Drela. And I'm sure you all know this little bastard next to me. Say hello, Ambrost, and Ambrost just kind of glares at all of you.
Before we head in, I am still going to have my piercing wind drawn out, and just watching.
Oh yeah, Adriel is pulling out the sword if it's not out already. Just
Check.
to
Jacksonius
this
is just
is not an easy conversation.
Jacksonius is just hissing the whole time in the back.
She goes, yes, I understand. This is atypical. Look, we just need to talk. about my one-time partner here, and she gives a little kick to the shin of Mugland.
Go on.
Ah,
Can we
okay.
situate ourselves first in like the room, or
She goes, yes, yes, make yourself at home. I'm not, I promise you, this is going to be a talk. I'm not going to draw on you. I hope that you don't attack me. Let's just have a discussion.
All right.
And even they'll move around to let you get where you want to go. Letting you through squares, they're not stopping you from going where you want. Aside from, like, kind of forming a little bit, these guys,
Of a
a
line.
little bit of a protective circle.
Sure.
Oh
Are
yes,
there any
Murmur.
chairs in there?
What's that?
Are there chairs? Is this a?
Oh,
I'm gonna sit on the
lot-
couch over here.
Chairs. There's refreshments on the tables. I just accidentally made a ghost figure, so that's fun. Nope, that's not who I wanted to delete. Cool. Goodbye.
My God!
Osa?
She's
disappeared.
escaping!
Why
Father,
did
we
she-
must
why did
attack!
she run away. She came back.
She's a wizard!
Oh boy, why? Okay. Hey Morbid. Also, don't drag your token along. The upgrade to V12's been a little spotty in some places with Foundry. You'll need to use your arrows. The HUDs seem to have disappeared for right now, so you have to do things through your character sheet as well.
Okay.
Also, drag ruler is currently dead. So,
Oh, jeez.
yep, I know.
Nice job, version 12.
Yeah, I know. It's been around for like a month and a half now, and it's not quite there yet with all of the modules, but soon, apparently. Especially for Drag Ruler. That one will be really helpful. She says, hello, yes, I am a reasonable woman. I have no qualms with you all personally. In fact, I understand you and I might share a common goal. We both have matters to resolve with this man right here. And she nods almost imperceptibly towards Mugland, and he just kind of continues scowling in the corner. Now, my affairs with Mr. Mugland are purely financial. He owes me gold, and well, you see, I love gold.
I
I
love
So
that movie.
So I want him to pay up. Now, with your actions at the Steaming Kingdom, I assume you've put a stop to things there. He is unable to give me the gold that he owes. Now, I don't necessarily blame you for that, but you must see that you're somewhat culpable for our current predicament. With that in mind, I'd like to offer you all a compromise. You pay me what Mr. Mugland owes, and I'll give you Mr. Mugland. I only want the gold. Once I have my gold, I have no need for Mr. Mugland. His debt is so substantial, though, that I'm afraid you might not be able to afford it.
Father,
We might have more gold than you think, lady. How
I-
much is he in for?
I won't accept anything less than pure gold coin, you see.
Father, is not the goal to kill
we-
this Mugland?
We have one pure gold coin we can give you.
If you cannot make it, I have another proposal. You pay part of what Mr. Mugland owes me, and I agree to duel you for the honor of deciding his fate. Now, Mr. Mugland here owes me quite a bit of coin. all told, he owes me about 900 gold pieces worth of coin.
That's funny.
However, if you want to do the duel, I am willing to accept.
Is it seriously 900?
350 gold pieces worth.
Specifically gold pieces.
then a
not
duel.
gold worth of
Yeah,
silver.
gold pieces, not gold
Yep.
jewels and accoutrement and everything. You would just want seriously gold pieces. Now, I've given you all that gold in sold off goods, but she probably would recognize a lot of the stuff that she has stolen that was in her
That's
vault.
no weird. A solid gold pepper box. I had one just like this. Crazy.
Yeah.
Norbert, you all just broke into her vault and took each about 125 gold pieces worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, I want
We
to be.
basically stole exactly what she's asking for right now.
That's crazy. 7 golden silencers. Those are my two guys' standard equipment. That's amazing. That's
Hey, to be clear, we have
Quiet.
consumed all of the beverages and snacks at this point, right? Like we are taking them for all they're worth, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah. And you find a gold ball of yarn in the corner and just start batting it running around.
Oh boy.
She
But
says,
is there a golden ticket for a chocolate factory? Because that's what I'm after.
I want the elevator.
She says, by my count, that's about 125-ish gold pieces from each of you. That doesn't seem unreasonable to pay for this man. However, if you want to do the duel, just 50 gold pieces apiece. And I'll need 2 of you to go up against me and one of my lieutenants.
Father, why do we wish this man?
Why do we what?
Yeah, you
He's a
tell
sack
us.
of
Why do
shit.
we want him? Force the GM to tell us the backstory that we forget.
Thankfully,
You know
my
your
character
own
was-
backstories about why you
I
may
have-
or may not have
Yep.
any
I have-
problem with Ambrose Mugland
I have-
or
My own. Do,
Loveless.
do we reveal that at this point, or?
If
That's
you
up to
do
you.
have,
This is your first time seeing Mugland in person since he wronged you, if he has wronged you.
I think at this point, Adriel will step up and say, "Ah, the duel sounds more and more like it. A little warm up to punching Muglin's face in, roughing him up good. I've spent the last, how long has it been? 6 months, lying low on the run, just when my act was taken off, just because I found out your dirty secrets, your bribes, came after me, turned over the tavern I was working in, closed it down, forced a lot of good families out of business, just so you could keep getting your dirty money." Does anybody else hate Mugland?
I
Oh,
sure
I
do. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, he's framed me for a couple of crimes because I wouldn't do jobs of thievery for him.
Wouldn't or couldn't, based on your luck with the dice.
I will shoot you in the foot.
I do like that if that was actually said by Adriel instead of just muttered by.
I wouldn't commit these crimes for him.
I was Jacksonius was sold off multiple times and wound up into servitude under Mugland and was treated horrendously under him and managed to escape about 4 months into service there. So yeah, he's ready to get his payback, I suppose.
After Kelvin's family was killed in the mine cave-in, he arrived in Alkenstar and Muglin took him for all he was worth, leaving him with even less.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
So the question is really, who would we even have duel them? Like, everyone wants a piece of this guy.
Yeah, Sharkosa's like, well, you all seem to have some form of grudge against him, except for you. And you. She points out, she's like, you, the foxy one, and you, the one made of shadows. And you, the one that seems to be made out of mechanisms? Interesting.
Oh no, I still don't like him. I just didn't say anything.
Got it. Well,
Could we call for a sidebar that the party could discuss?
yes, take your time.
Hold on.
If you want to do the duel, again, only 2 of you. And she just kind of sits and starts talking to one of to Drayla next to her.
Ruxel
All
just
right.
turns to the party and goes, I'm the backstabber. I can't do straight head on. I get punched in the face, I'm out. Like, it's done. It's over.
So I've got these 6 thunderstones that I kind of want to throw just in the middle of them.
I
It
have
has
one
a
right-
radius of 10 feet.
She goes, excuse me. I don't think you understand. This is a duel. We both agree to terms, including which weapons and items to have on hand. Now, if you're just going to be whipping some bullshit at me, like left and right, I that. Continue. Also, again, duel. You make me bleed, I make you bleed. We concede. That's how this whole thing works.
All right, 2 parties fighting to the death. That's what I heard.
Hold on. Well, now we could do this. All right.
Hold on.
We could last until first blood. If you hit and deal damage, we could go until someone is knocked out. We could allow a yielding where we concede victory.
Now, see, I don't like the part where we pay you and then also duel you.
Well, otherwise, we all battle you at once, and I don't think that you really want that to happen, do you?
We've killed everyone up until now.
I am a little afraid with like a leader and 2 lieutenants and Muglin and 4. I mean, we're actually outnumbered, and I bet several of them are our level or higher.
Or higher.
Yeah, especially the
Yeah.
metal-looking dude.
So, Muglin, is he tied up or anything?
He's not tied up. He's just kind of like grumpy on the chair.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
know if
he's
I
small and weak and knows he can't escape.
He's been
Um,
bullied into the corner.
Pretty much.
Do we wish him dead?
Yeah.
If so, will this woman not kill him for us?
That's what I was thinking too. Like, what if we just say, "Do with the mission, please," and walk away?
Are
I
they
cannot
still-
imagine that.
He'd
Are they
still be
gonna kill him so
alive
we
and on the
can leave?
loose.
We could just leave, right?
Would he be alive? Madam, query.
Yes.
What is your plan if we had not arrived tonight?
Had you not arrived tonight?
Correct.
Well, I would assume that everything would have gone well at the Steaming
Ah.
Kingdom, and
Allow me to rephrase
receive
my
all my
question.
money.
Allow me to rephrase my query.
Yes.
After we destroyed your minions, had we not arrived in time, what would you have done to this man who hurt my father?
It all depends. If he continued to give me plans to make me substantial amounts of coin, then I would utilize him ways to try and get that back. However,
I
he
think
continually
if we-
owes me more and more money.
Yeah, I think if we leave him, this results in him hatching up more plans, like the one we just shut down, and then we just become a 90s Saturday morning cartoon of just fighting the same bad guy, foiling his plans in every episode, time and time and time again.
Get away with it. With you damn adventures.
So we definitely don't have the gold on us for the full price. We would have to go. What I'm afraid of is that we would go sell things, come back with the full price, and then she'd be like, "Well, I know you stole it from me, so now the deal's off."
Gerdai moves slightly to their right, and the spacious pouch goes. "Ting-a-ding-a-ding."
Is that a golden pepper box I hear?
So I almost feel like we do the duel, or, a more nefarious plan of some sort, but I don't know exactly what that would be.
A straight out fight, I don't think it's a good idea. It's not.
So
We're kind of-
tempting, though.
I don't know. I don't want to fight evil Ichabod Crane back there in the corner anytime soon.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, all right, but to Drum's point, I mean, if we let them live, they'll just find someone else to carry out their plans, right?
Live to fight that another day?
I don't know.
I guess I don't know exactly if we have beef with the Gilded Gunners themselves.
Wait a minute. I point to her and say, "Did you send 2 people after us on the airship?" And I pull out one of the golden silencers and throw it across the room to scatter at her feet.
She goes,
Well, about that.
in some ways, yes. It's
Answer
more of
truthfully, please.
what as I said previously, Mr. Mugland here was my one-time partner. However, he continually runs up that debt. So, yes, I did kind of. However, they were underneath the influence of Mr. Mugland here. He kind of was really the person who was sending my underlings after you at that point.
I just say, okay. And then I just cock back the piercing wind and just cross my arms again. Say, okay.
Weren't
I
we
thought you were going to say, I clock her in the face.
No. I just cock back the hammer on the piercing wind and say, okay, and just keep smiling.
Weren't we attacked by Gilded Gunners on the bridge across that spanned the river?
You sure were, yes. Mhm.
Yeah, a couple times.
We just
were-
keep bringing up these examples.
Well, yeah, we've been fighting these
I
guys
think-
for months.
Yeah.
I think that the common theme, though, is Mugland. They were involved with Mugland the whole time
Yeah.
during that time, and they no longer are. So it's like they're mercenaries, and as of this point, they're mercenaries that we don't have a beef with if we can separate Mugland from them.
He has, in fact,
Gotcha.
run up quite the substantial tab, she says.
Yeah. So it's kind of the enemy of my enemy at this point, except this enemy of my enemy also wants to fight us a little bit.
And after this is done, no matter which way it goes, whether he comes with us or you keep him, where does that put us with you?
You and me, we're cool, bud. She goes,
Yeah.
honestly, with him out of the picture, we don't really have any beef with you. We just want to continue, plundering here and there and making some money. That's what we're in it for.
I can't argue with that. With that, I unclock I put the hammer back down. I'm like, okay.
She's like, look, there's a reason for me enjoying gold as much as I do, and it's kind of a personal matter, and it doesn't. I have no skin off my back with you fine folk. Ambrost just kind of had his weird vendetta against you, and I feel like I'm pretty much done with his bullshit.
So, so let me get this other part of this straight. If we agree
Yes,
to the duel, if
Meow.
we, huh?
Meow, meow, meow. Meow.
What are you doing?
No, I'm just meowing at you. Meow.
I kind of want to slap her in the face now.
I'd like to. I'm gonna sense motive.
Oh, that's fine. I was.
Is it a skill now?
I had a point, a real point here.
Sorry,
Yeah.
go for it.
Jacksonius
Yeah,
just knocks bottles off of the the beverage table in the back.
Oh yeah.
If all right, so if we were to lose said duel, we're still paying 350 gold pieces and not getting Mugland.
I mean, that's kind of how it works usually. You know, the loser doesn't take all, the winner does. Yes?
Precisely. This is a bad deal, guys. We're counting on
It's a
two
good
of our
deal for
players
you.
from
Your
winning this.
Your good deal means you get Ambrost Mugland at the end of this, and you don't lose much extra gold.
Another
Cool.
sidebar.
Best fighter.
All right,
Yeah.
duel talk. Who would we send in?
Can we ask them who they're gonna send out?
I think it depends if we're doing first blood or first or like falling unconscious. Those are two very different conditions.
Yeah.
I think Jacksonius and Adriel.
If it's first blood, Jacksonius for sure.
Yep.
Distance and extra accuracy, like that's no question.
It's a draw. It's a quick.
If
On the
it's
other hand,
unconscious, Varilla has the most hit points.
does Rilla have more than me still?
Oh, maybe not. So if it's unconscious and we can use spells, then actually probably Kirai.
Since I can also heal myself. Yeah.
Right.
Garai has 78. Kelvin has the most with 94. Varilla has
Oh.
the second most with 92.
Okay then. So maybe like Kirai and Kelvin or Varilla. And maybe even Kelvin then, because Kelvin could ideally go into overdrive early and add damage, whereas Varilla would have to gain panache, which would have to best the opponents in some way. And if they're equal opponents, then she might not be able to get panache and might just
Harder to
not do extra damage the whole encounter.
Yeah.
So I feel like if we go duel to unconscious, Kelvin for sure, and probably Garai for healing, but maybe Adriel for buffing. And Adriel can heal as well, so that's an option. But if it's first blood, Jacksonius, and it doesn't even matter. Just
Jacksonius.
just get in there, Jacksonius.
Father by himself out there. Maybe Garai then in that case, and just have Jacksonius stand behind him. Although if it's to the very first person with to blood, then yeah, it really depends on the terms of the duel as to who we'd send out. I think.
It's whatever you want. Would you like first blood? Would you like unconsciousness? Would you like to have hit points? How are you feeling today?
So, the other thing, I mean, so is it just based on like who gets lucky with the order of combat? Like,
I mean, if
Initiative
it's
is
first
still going-
blood, yeah, that would be tough.
Initiative is still going to be initiative. That I mean, think of how it works in like westerns and whatnot with the draw at high noon, right? It's noon strikes and whoever's fastest gets their shot off first, right?
Mhm.
That's exactly what initiative is bringing out there.
Right.
Does somebody have something that initiative rolls? Or am
I
I
believe.
crazy?
I think Adriel might. I forget. Let me double check.
Is this the location that we do this?
Are you asking her?
Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, no, no, no. We'll go to the training hall next door. It is much, much larger."
And spellcasting.
How
Pretty
far
cramped
away
and
would
big.
you say we'll be from each other?
Let's talk
Well,
dimensions.
we would start at opposite ends of the hall. It is quite long. I'd say, let's see, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, about 65 feet across.
Any cover?
Good to know.
What of spellcasting?
Would you like to cast spells?
That would be potentially acceptable.
Hmm. Let's see. Spells, healing, items. Do we want to use them? Do we use everything at our disposal?
I say use everything at our disposal. Otherwise, we're gonna have to pick and choose, and that might get dicey.
Wonderful. That sounds
Not just for
amazing.
rolls.
Yes, I would greatly like that, yes.
And by the way, Adriel does have incredible initiative, so maybe that will help. But I don't know. I think we kind of fundamentally should decide if we want to do the pay and duel or not, and if not, what what are our alternative plans other than
So it looks
walk
like
away?
our 4 options are 1, walk away. 2, pay and do the duel. 3, just bum rush them now. 4 is pay to do the duel, and when we lose, then bum rush them.
Yeah, exactly. Is that-
Remember, I didn't feed you. It was out of much kindness of my heart.
yeah, I'm sure it's came from good sources and everything.
I mean, maybe we could at least negotiate down to just a duel.
She's like, all right, a duel and 150 gold pieces.
A duel in this one piece of salami that we didn't eat from the charcuterie board.
She's like, I don't think you understand just how much the gold is a factor in everything.
You really, you really don't.
350 gold pieces. That's all I ask.
I think we're greedier than she is.
I mean, you could always pay off his entire fee. That would be glorious, but I don't think you have those funds on you.
Okay, do we want to try to negotiate her down? Because, I mean, realistically here, I think they would win in a full-out fight. But they would get pretty bloodied, you know? Like,
Yeah.
do they really want to fight down to, like, multiple minions and lieutenants killed and maybe the boss at a few hit points and, like, wounded for life? Maimed.
Can we talk her down to an academic decathlon?
Father, please, no.
With this high intelligence party, that's a great plan.
Father, please, no.
An academic decathlon.
The world is not ready for your brilliance. Sir, no.
I mean, seriously, I think maybe. Well, there's Kelvin. Kelvin's got the high int, and everyone else is a dumb dummy.
Everybody else is dumber than me?
Oh, you bet.
Oh,
You're
God, yeah.
a character. Everyone else is not.
I've got a +2. That's it.
What's my...
This is what it
I have a
feels like?
+1. I have a +1 int.
You're very charismatic. This party.
Well, yeah. Not me anymore.
I
Charisma of
got
zero.
-1.
0. Let's go.
Ooh. Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
tough. Whoa, this is tough.
She goes, well, I'm waiting. I think we've discussed this long enough. What is the plan here?
it's gonna have to be Golden Duel.
I'm pretty ready to send in Kelvin and a spellcasting supporter. We probably want to figure out whether that's Girai or Adriel at this point.
If it is too unconscious, it should be me.
You have lots of heals, right?
Yes.
Okay,
And some
I'm
big
fine with
hits.
that. I say let's do it. Let's have these two duel them.
Full spells. Would you like two unconsciousness? Would you like first blood? Would you like... Where would you like to cut it off? When we're feeling real bad and oochies? When we're bad?
Death or surrender?
Okay, well, we'll go with unconsciousness or surrender. How about that?
Death!
Oh,
To the pain.
You guys need another golden gun?
you guys are very weird. Well,
Too unconscious.
Yeah.
Yes.
all right. Which of the two of you will be going?
Garai will step forward.
Child, no.
It must be, Father.
Kelvin steps forward.
They grew up so
Sure,
fast.
like, we talked about this, Father. What are you talking about?
Father,
This was
Uncles.
discussed thoroughly.
uncles, Father seems to be having some short-term memory problem. Please look after him until I can observe him.
She says, and I believe you said earlier, yes, that all items, all spells.
The fact that you're confirming that is a little suspect.
Worrisome.
Bell just eviscerates
suppose.
right away.
So,
All weapons? Everything cool with it, all of you?
Everything that is currently on our persons.
Wonderful. Okay. Hanson, you are my second. You, the dwarf. You, the automaton. Schmancy. Let us go.
just to be
Yeah.
clear, this isn't going to be like a wrestling match where somebody just starts running in from as a third.
Da 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 da.
Oh no. I work on honor. There's nothing more honorific than gold.
So, because it has been weeks at this point, I just want to remind my fellow competitor that how Vital Beacon that is currently up on Garai works. You can spend one of your actions to touch me and receive effectively a lay on hands on yourself. It begins at D10s. The next use of it will be D8s and then D6 and D4. There are 4 uses of it. It can be used between either of us, but you have to touch me. I can't lay it on you. You have to activate it on me. That's all.
Drella, watch over Amrost, will you? And Drella grabs Mugland and oh shit, I dragged. Or, yep. Fuck. I hate that this is happening.
We can go in, right? And
Yes, yes, yes. Come on in. You see this training hall? This is where we shall do it. Now, east side or west side, I'll flip a coin and you get to choose. How about you choose? Dwarf, heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads it is! We shall take the eastern side. Excuse me. You can, just, wait.
Uncle, we should focus. I'm gonna be whispering. Uncle, we should focus fire. Which should we target first? Should we have the opportunity? Or should we just go for whoever's closest?
Okay, now, other
Probably.
PCs, I'm going to bring you in and then turn you invisible. So you can watch what's happening.
I think we should focus fire on her.
Okay.
Since she's got guns
Makes sense.
and
Ah.
just at a distance.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna sneeze and attempt an overdrive check. Oh!
Oh,
That
that's
is
what
a
we want.
critical overdrive.
Holy shit. Alright.
Can the invisible people actually see?
You should be able to see.
I can't, but
I
I'm just
see you.
watching on the stream now.
Oh, that's silly.
Mine eyes. The goggles.
I think, yeah, that's going to be the way we have to do it. Otherwise, this is going to be super cluttered in here with bodies. So, if you are a player, watch on the stream.
Yay!
I kicked you both to the back walls. You can choose which side you want to be on, or if you're in the middle. Kelvin, good eye. That's up to you two.
So, well, there's that training dummy in the middle, right?
It's a flavor training dummy.
Oh, okay. Oh, god damn it. All right, me and my ghost are going to.
It's. I don't see the ghost, which is good.
Good. I'm not sure which one is me anymore.
You're that one.
Okay. My mouse and AWSD. The keyboard is no longer moving me.
What?
Because of
Why
course
did
not.
I lose my...
Oh, probably because we're on an actual timer. We'll
Oh,
add
got
that back on.
okay.
I still have a ghost up here.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't see it, so I can't remove it. Actually, let's clear things up. I'm going to hit F5, and then you guys are probably going to need to hit F5 as well. Here we go!
Here we go.
Here we go.
You guys are all really good at kind of like the Mario impressions on my
Come on.
Yippee!
I mean, I have
Oh no.
I have from UV a Super Mario Golden book that my children love me to read. So there's a lot of Super Mario happening.
I'm going to be
Luigi's much harder.
Luigi. Luigi's scared.
I mean, at the end of the day,
Horrible.
just remember what Link said, and that was hit, yeah.
and
Great
also,
words to live by.
Oh boy. Okay, you guys ready to go?
Yo.
Ooh, I can see.
She goes 3, 2, 1,
Initiative.
draw, and we go into initiative.
What's my range these days? 30 feet.
All right. As she rolls initiative,
Mm-hmm.
she uses her quickest draw reaction, where she rolls for initiative. She draws her pistol. Actually, this is something we should come up with first. Did you all start with weapons in hand?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then she has her pistol in hand, and Hanson has his he has a pistol in one hand, a short sword in the other. She has a dueling pistol in one hand and a knuckle duster in the other hand. She Ooh. Yep. So she draws her pistol and makes a ranged strike. So good thing you didn't go for first blood.
That I assumed she was gonna have something like this, which is why I was against first blood in the first place.
Okay, this is a shot at Gurai.
Okay.
Of course.
Damn.
33 is going to be a hit
Yes, it will.
for 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Then she is up first in initiative. That was a reaction that she got on initiative.
Gotcha.
She will Okay, she will we will check something real quick.
What's Kelvin's movement?
Hmm?
Kelvin's movement.
25.
Okay.
I don't see a range on create a diversion. So, if anyone else spots one while we're going here, let me know. In the meantime, she's going to be like,
I feel like it's 30 feet.
yeah, but it's not
I don't know.
specified. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. She goes, oh, you wouldn't realize it, but the target next to you is a little bit trapped, she says to Garai. And rolls a deception check
Mm-hmm.
against your, I believe, perception DC.
Yes.
So that is a success. And she, first action loads, second action does a create a diversion. And then third action, as she is now hidden from you, and you are technically off guard.
Is it
Which
only off guard to melee attacks?
No. That's if you're flanked. You can become off guard via various things. This is one of the ways to get a ranged off guard because you're hidden.
Oh, I was looking at feint. Never mind.
Yes, this is not feint. This is create a diversion.
Yep.
Okay, and she will blow it immediately by taking a shot from her dueling pistol at you.
Mhm.
Okay, alright, there. which hits. It is not a crit, but she gets sneak attack damage added to this for 21 points of damage to Godai.
This was a mistake.
That is all 3 of her actions.
Listen, I was the one who wanted to just attack them all right then at that second.
Kelvin.
All right. What is the range for a throw?
Well, I believe your thrown weapon has a range of 20 feet.
Yeah, you're gonna want to close the distance.
Yeah. Oh, yep, 20. Okay. All right. So, I'm gonna move up 4, 5. That's 25. One action. Other 5. Shit.
You can still throw.
Yeah.
It's within range.
Yeah.
You also do get the overdrive on it.
I thought overdrive was just for melee.
No, overdrives for everything.
Oh.
Melee is only for your Megaton Strike, I believe.
How how do we do a hit without the bar? Damn it.
Oh no, you can Megaton Strike from distance. You just have to make a strike. You have the throne, so it works. You can't do.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
You also do have your Megavolt as well. So, what's your plan?
I'm gonna throw.
Okay.
And that's a hit.
That is a hit. Okay.
That's encouraging.
We'll take all 22 points of damage.
Nice.
Good eye.
All right. I'm going to touch myself.
Is there anyone that you think
In the
about?
middle of a duel.
Yeah.
Keep it TOS.
Heal myself 4d10. So, I'm back at 77, excuse me.
4d10?
No,
For
60,
what?
65. Sorry, 67. Healing myself
Yeah, with what?
with my vital beacon.
Got it. Okay, gotcha.
There, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And then I will raise my shield.
You move 25 feet.
Was that
You
not
move
30?
25. Yeah.
Oh, is that just 25?
Yep.
30. I got you back. And
That's
then,
actually, that is 25 feet, that what you just did, because you diagonaled at the end. So,
and then my raised shield is also my raised symbol. Your controlled actor does not have an item with ID.
I don't. Just, it does the... Okay. Lower your shield real... Oh, you're not off guard anymore.
Yep.
Do you have the raised shield action still?
In my
And that's not working?
that's correct.
Okay.
And that's from the hot bar at the bottom.
Right.
So, do I have a way to do it?
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out later. Oh. You have all the weapons not in your bag. That might be affecting things in a weird way. Oh, no, interesting. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh, there's now a toggle for wielding shield as a religious symbol, and okay, things not working great. Margaret, I weird stuff that is popping up that shouldn't be popping up.
Huzzah!
That's all right. We'll just add the
The AC and
AC and saves. Yep.
right. Okay.
Remind me when that's happening. Okay.
Yep. So
Okay, so that's the end of your turn. Okay. Hanson here. First, sees Kelvin do a hit and is like, well, that's not ideal for my leader. He goes, oh, I'll get you back for that. And shoots his flintlock pistol at Kelvin. Misses.
oops, sorry, my bad.
Wow. Okay, misses. Does a reload. And then I almost dragged. Oh, I dragged and then released, so it doesn't like what I did. There we go. And scooches here next to Kelvin. And that's his turn.
Okay.
Sharkosa is going to go diagonal and do a 1-2 punch on Kelvin. For 2 actions, she will make 3 strikes with her knuckle duster.
That's a 1-2-3 punch, not a 1-2.
What is this?
28 to Kelvin.
Damage or to hit?
That's to hit.
Okay.
I don't know. That does hit. Okay.
Yeah.
13 points of damage. Go ahead and roll me a fortitude save. Cool. Nothing happens.
Good.
Then she hits you again. Ooh, does hit you again.
Hit by 0.
She is accurate. Holy cow.
14 points of damage, and again, this thing just hits you so hard, like this knuckle duster. It's got like some extra oomph to it that just like It's like you're shaking off a concussion every time you get hit. So roll me another fortitude save. And you are cool once again. And here's the last one. Actually, here's the other problem that's happening. Yeah, it's not taking this into consideration, but that's okay, because I've hit you so far. We'll see if this happens this third strike. That one is a miss. So, punch, punch, punch. Miss, hit, hit, miss. Kelvin, your turn.
How far down are
Alright.
you?
67 out of 94.
Feel free to take an action to touch me to heal yourself 48 if you want.
Okay, I touch Garai.
Okay, Good Eye's going to roll that.
You'll have to manually add this back to your hit points.
18.
Hit points back.
Math.
20 less 2.
Yeah.
85.
Yeah.
So you're only
Okay.
9 hit points down now.
Yeah. All right. So to Sharkosa, I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna use tamper. So I have to do a crafting check
Huh?
against a foe's weapon.
Now, we haven't done tamper before, I don't think. So, yeah. Crafting check against the weapon. Against the enemy's reflex DC, really. What happens? Well, let's roll it and see what happens.
Ah, shit.
You want to spend your point?
I'm gonna hero point that one.
Okay.
Okay. Do I want to try that again?
If you're hero pointing, you must.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do another crafting check.
There
Ah.
we-
That is a success purely because of your crafter's eyepiece. With a success, your tampering is temporarily effective. The enemy will take a -2 circumstance penalty to attack rolls and damage rolls with their weapon. Which weapon are you tampering with?
I'm glad you asked. The knuckle duster. Because then she'll be a little bit at disadvantage with her pistol as well.
The effect lasts until the enemy interacts to remove it. On a critical success. On a regular success, it lasts until the start of Kelvin's next turn.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then for my third action, I want to do.
A success is much better than taking 7 points of fire damage, which is what would have happened on that crit fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do. Let's see.
That's one
Wait.
action.
I also got healed from Garai.
Oh, right, 2 actions, so you have 1 action left.
How do I do Megaton Strike? Is that just something I select?
That is a 2 action
Oh,
shenanigan.
yeah. All right. Well, then in that case, I think I'm just gonna do a big ol' hit.
Well, we'll see, won't we? That is definitely a hit. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
like I
add
said, I did a hit.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, 14 points of damage to her.
Very nice.
That means that you rolled snake eyes on 2d6.
Swell.
Ouch.
Hooray.
I was gonna
God.
say 14's not bad, but it seems like it should
Yeah.
have been higher since you have critical overdrive going on, and yeah.
Yeah.
12.
Yep.
So,
12.
All right. So I'm going to attempt a range touch attack on this woman in front of me.
uh-huh.
And if I miss, the spell still fizzles, I presume. Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Still worth it. Okay.
Are you going to heal her for 2
No.
actions?
I'm going to
No?
use a 2-action. I'm going to use a 4th rank use of Vampiric Feast.
Okay. Delicious.
Yes.
It's Morbin time.
Oh boy.
Morbin time.
Get
Can we
out.
just let that stupid thing die? Okay. She will roll. She fails the fortitude save.
Excellent. In that case.
She rolled a 2. Just click the roll damage button.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
man.
coming up. The base damage is as D4s. Can I change that? No, there it is. I see that. Never mind. I see it. 8d6.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
Okay.
And I gain 24 temporary hit points.
No, you gain 12 temporary hit points.
Yeah, half the void damage.
Oh, you're right. It hits F. I apologize. But yes.
She will take all 24 of those hit points. She goes,
Yep.
oh, that's
Oh, that was a-
that's tricky spell. Oh,
That was a big round. Got her down to barely injured and gave yourself temporary hit points. So,
I love that
oh,
spell.
beautiful.
badly,
and
not barely.
Badly.
Then I will raise my shield as my 3rd action.
Okay. Hanson here doesn't have to move at all, so he is going to be slapping at you.
Is Hanson's battle cry, "Have a seat"?
Have a seat!
I'm Chris Hansen.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Okay, I didn't get it, but now I get it.
I got it.
I think
No,
Hanson is
his battle cry is bop, and as he yells bop, he slaps you with the sword.
I was gonna say it's a funny name for a guy that looks so metal.
Handsome, hi.
I'm just in a band with my brothers.
Oh boy, okay. Alright, interesting. There, okay, cool. So, he takes a short sword strike at you. Fucking missed him.
Huh.
He has a plus 18. I rolled a fucking 3. Does another... Okay, hits you exactly. For... Oh, wait a second. Okay. We're gonna keep that 11, but I need to roll another d6 because he has a fun little
Power.
feat
That
called
doesn't sound
Gang
fun.
Up that we all know and love. You will take 1 extra point of damage.
No.
Wow.
1.
Oh.
Let's do it this way because
73. Whoops.
there you go. You're off guard, and he'll try and hit you one more time with that short sword. Crits you this time.
Hachi Machi.
That's not the same thing at all.
For 17 points of damage. He
I
rolled.
can do this all day.
I look at him like, no, Uncle, this is incorrect.
Wait, did I pressed the wrong button.
Oh.
So it should be. I'm gonna just double check on this. Yeah, it should be twice that amount. So go ahead and take the 34 points of damage. Yep. Click that double
Ooh.
button.
Got it.
That's much better of a crit amount. of
No, it's
damage.
not.
I like it.
No.
Not bad for the third action strike. Sharkosa is going to also take on Kelvin here. You know, she's injured though. I think she feels like she can probably take one more go on this before having to run off. So she is going to again do a 1-2 punch on you, Kelvin.
At least she has the minus to hit you. And minus the damage.
Nope, it ended at the start of her turn.
Oh, I
She
thought.
had to remove it.
Nope, it
It has a duration, and that
success. On
duration
the
is gone.
critical success, it's until she uses an interact action. On the regular success, it ends at the beginning of her turn.
Okay.
Hits Kelvin for 19 points of damage. And Kelvin gets to roll that fortitude save again as this thing slams into his brain. And passes again. Another knuckle duster strike misses, and the third one also misses. That is 2 actions, and she will move.
That was 3? Or he gets 3 hits.
It is 2 actions for 3 hits. That's the
Oh,
1-2
gotcha.
punch.
Oh.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, and... ooh. 25, 30.
That's a very confusingly named feat.
Yes.
You'd think it would be like 2 punches for no multiple attack penalty or something, but no, it's 3 punches.
It's 3 punches, yes. I don't know what to tell you. That's just what it is. Kelvin.
Please feel
You are
free to
here,
avail
guys.
yourself. Would you like to avail yourself of the vital beacon?
Potentially. Let me do a searing restoration on myself.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Can I?
What's up?
If Garai has heal spells left, right? Plenty
Yep.
of them.
Many.
Garai is next in initiative, correct?
After
Yeah.
Kelvin, yes.
So perhaps Calvin should just press the attack, knowing that Garai can do Garai's job as a cleric and provide healing. Unless Garai has some other big things to do on their turn, but you know, with an attacker and a supporter dynamic,
Yep.
the attacker should be spending their actions attacking
Well,
when they will safely be supported by the supporter.
I could also cast Sanctuary.
Here's
That
another
could
option.
work. Does Sanctuary work against one target or
You ward a creature with productive energy that deters attacks. Creatures attempting to attack the target must attempt a will save each.
It's
attack.
anyone attacking.
Yeah.
That's what he was trying to ask.
Oh,
Gotcha.
sorry, yeah.
It is
It's-
anyone. Okay.
It's anyone. Yeah.
But I guess either So maybe heal yourself, move, strike, and then receive Sanctuary?
Yeah.
Well, Sanctuary has to be touched, but yeah. Could also be move, attack, and then I move Sanctuary. That could be an option.
My
Let me-
only fear with Sanctuary is it's not a guarantee.
It's not a guarantee. You're right.
And
I probably should heal instead of Sanctuary.
yeah, the hit points are low right now.
yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Let me also throw this out there.
What's up?
You guys are next to one another in initiative.
Yes, we are.
Kelvin could delay till after Garai.
Oh, and see what the actual healing amount is.
That's a good plan. Maybe get the healing in right away and then
Reassess.
decide if you need to
Okay.
do an additional touch for healing on Calvin's turn.
Good point. Do you want to delay then?
Yeah.
Okay. Vogel, if you'll move us in initiative.
There you go.
Thank you.
I mean, you have a bunch of 4th rank heal spells.
Yep,
So-
which is exactly what I'm doing. Let's see here. Heal versus living.
I'm pretty sure Kelvin's undead.
God, I didn't think about that.
Getting close to it.
Think about that. There you go. Take 49 back.
Okay,
Yeesh.
thank you.
Man.
Hey, hey, my HP right now, 69. Nice.
Oh, jeez.
Nice. And then third action. How far down are you? I'm really tempted to just heal you again as a one action heal.
69 out of 94.
You have heal prepped at every rank.
I do. Yep.
So
that's-
you don't. It doesn't have to be highest
Yeah,
rank again.
I'm not. I am gonna heal you again with a first level spell
Works for me.
because my other first level spell is Sanctuary at first level.
So here's another D8 plus 8 for you. Or no, sorry, that's 2 actions. So just D8, but 7
Just
on a D8 is that's a great. So, all right, Kelvin, that is ruined. You are no longer 69 hit points.
The danger of moving now is that you would be able to be flanked by them. And these seem like the type of guys who would be do extra damage when you are off guard or whatever the term is now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't worry. Kelvin was already getting extra damage from being off guard from where he was. So,
That's true.
like I said, gang up.
Yeah.
You
And
guys have gang up, and that's one of your favorite things.
In that case, that means they could be flanked by me then. That could be pretty fun.
Now the dude next to you has been
Anyway.
untouched. Kelvin, it is your turn now.
All right. I am going to. That's a.
You have 25, right? You can get in that
Yeah.
square that's one to the north of her. One, yeah, northeast of her right there with 25.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. I move there. In one move.
Mhm.
All right.
Once
Then
more, the rules aren't going away.
I am going to do good old double slice.
Yeah.
I think. Oh. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Double slice, which
So that is 2 attacks, both with map, that go through any resistance that it might have. Did it have any resistance?
Not that we've noticed.
A miss. Because of it being double slice.
so that was the first of the two, and then I roll it again, right?
Uh,
Or did I do that wrong?
hold on a second. Sorry. That says, oh, did you tag it on? The
Yeah.
double slice thing? Okay. So you tag that on to get the -2 that you have for being agile on that. So you just made it a miss when it should have been a hit. So because of that, that is actually a hit. Go ahead and roll damage on that first one. And then you
Ah.
can roll the second one.
Ooh.
Okay, roll the second one.
Okay.
Well, that time double slice wasn't on, but it would look like a good roll.
But also, wait, well, okay, it's double slices. If it's an agile weapon for the next one, it's actually, it doesn't take that -2 penalty. So, the light hammer is agile, so it
Mhm.
doesn't take
Sure
the
is.
penalty. So you never have to turn on that toggle, Patrick.
Okay. I was just
Right.
used to it in the bar at the top.
Yeah, I gotcha. That also hits. It hits even more, so roll damage on that. Okay. She takes 22 plus 19. That's 41 points of damage.
That was
she's
a
looking
huge round. Go
very
double slice.
bad off. Double slice is at your current map as well. I did not think it was. So
And then, wait, yeah. So
that's
Double
all
slice
of your
is-
actions.
yeah, okay.
Move, double slice. Okay. You back off of her, and he runs up at you. To short sword you again, Kelvin. Misses on the first attack and misses on the second attack. She will.
This one does not seem to know what a duel is.
Oh,
Keeps
it
aiming
didn't
for my
apply-
head, but goes over.
Wait, it didn't apply the off guard, so that second one is actually a hit.
No.
For 18 points of damage.
No big thing, no big thing.
Okay, then she's going to. She doesn't get a chance to get her guns going. She will 1-2 punch Kelvin, which again is 3 strikes with her knuckle duster.
I hate that so
Misses
much.
on the
I hate that
first
name
one.
so much.
Misses on the first one. Misses on the second one. Hits on the third one.
Because of off guard.
Yep.
Ah!
The third one hits.
Yep. The one that's only a +8 to hit. So Kelvin takes another 20 points of damage, and she takes off again. Skirts off to
This one also does not know what a duel is.
the back corner. This is a different sort of duel. G'day.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, uncle. You seem to be amiss. Allow me to help.
Thank you, nephew.
Of course. It is what father would want.
Oh,
52?
oh.
Oh, man.
Your turn, uncle.
Yeah,
5, 6, 4, 5 on that roll.
That was awesome. I'm up to 90 out of 94.
go kill her dead.
Yeah.
Knock her socks off, uncle.
Was that all of your...
Yeah, I
Actions?
moved and then to heal. Yep.
Okay.
You got this.
Kelvin?
All right. Move 25 feet. And... You smell that? It's another double slice.
Is it what the rock is cooking?
No.
What is this? Sulfur?
Oh.
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh.
Let's just see what happens here on that. Yeah, don't worry about the second one. Because you knocked her the fuck out.
Nice.
Do we have to knock out the other schmuck?
Oh, he is still ready to fight.
Okay. Well, he's gonna get a taste of a thrown hammer.
Is he? Because you moved and then you double sliced.
No, I only hit once.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once you
Oh.
commit to a two action
Two
activity like that,
Ah,
you're
piss.
committed to it.
They're both in there.
All right. Well.
He goes, "No, Sabora!"
How can you think of pizza at a time like this?
No one thinks of Sabaro. That's how. And he goes up. And will attempt to attack you with his short sword again. Hits for 13 points of damage. And a miss on the second one. From behind you, through the open doors, you hear a... Oh, can't hear a whistle, but you hear a whistle. And through the doorway, you see Mugland looking in as a gun gets tossed to him. Now, the question really is, where's the rest of you at this point?
They're hiding.
Watching the duel.
Because the rest of you filtered in, so you could be pressed up against the wall watching the duel. Is that what you are doing?
Yeah.
My
Kind of
character
track.
is right here.
Okay.
Bring it on!
So, Mugland here gets tossed a gun. And... Aw, the macro's not working. He gets usually the token gets pushed out for a version of him with a gun. And... Mugland makes his move. We're gonna cut it there for this time around and finish this up.
I
in 2
knew
weeks.
it!
Yay.
No, this was the right move though, because we get to take out a little piece of them initially, right?
What I'm going to do
Hmm.
is uninvisible everyone. And we'll get into initiative.
Oh man, I was running away.
I'm out of here.
Let's get Varilla in here too. And I still need an age roll initiative. Okay, so next go round, we are actually going to, yeah, it will be technically Varilla's turn first next time around. We're going to continue off this round, and we will see what we're going to see and do what we need to do, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Thanks.
Right.
Everyone have a good night. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Thanks for playing with me. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.